Good evening, brothers. Good evening, friends. Good evening, men. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight for Unlock Your Leadership Potential. It's an honor to share this time with you, to share this moment with you. And I want to start off by thanking you, each one of you, for making the commitment to join me tonight. I could say the names that I'm seeing as they're popping up, but I know I'll forget someone. I want you to understand something. While I'm seeing the names, I have been looking forward to this all week. Even though I'm on the road in Florida and I've been looking forward to being here in Florida, I've been looking forward to this. Florida is not at all as warm and sunny as I was hoping it would be this week. But I'm here. And while I'm here, I wanted to make sure that we continue with this plan because there's no place I'd rather be, even Florida, than here with you right here in this moment. There's something absolutely powerful about being able to connect in this way, no matter where we are in the world. It's a clear reminder that leadership knows no boundaries. Whether you're at home, at work, or even at the road, or even on the road like I am tonight. You could be at the gym. You could be driving in your car. Your ability to lead and make an impact starts right where you are. Leadership isn't confined to a boardroom. It's not confined to a pulpit or any one place. It's about how you show up every single day in every single moment of your life. Let me ask you something. And what I'm going to ask you, it actually comes from a place where I was, a feeling that I had some time ago. And it's simply this. How many of you feel like or have ever felt like there's a leader inside of you? But the thing about this leader inside of you is, and the complication is, you're not quite sure how to let this leader out. Maybe if you face some doubts, some distractions, or even outright resistance. And it seems like all of that comes in when you're trying to step into your leadership potential. We're trying to be who God has called you to be. Maybe the voice of doubt has whispered to you, who do you think you are to lead? If that's you, let me assure you, you are in the right place right now tonight. I'm Pastor Benjamin Wilson, and I'm here to tell you that leadership isn't just something that you do. Leadership is who you are. It's a part of how God designed you. And tonight, we're going to talk about how to unlock that part of who you are so that you can lead with strength, purpose, and impact, so you can be living the way that God created you with a roar. I've been on this leadership journey myself for just over 2 decades, learning from my own successes, learning from my own mistakes, learning through studying the Word of God, but also from walking alongside men just like you who were wrestling with some of the same questions that I had. Among those questions were, am I enough? Do I even have what it takes to lead? And if I get to the place where I realize I do, how do I align my leadership with the calling that God has placed on my life? Friends, that's tough, but and the truth is that leadership is a journey. It's a journey of growing and learning. There's no shortcuts. There are no quick fixes, and I want you to know that it's worth it. Absolutely, because when you unlock your leadership potential, you don't just change your life. You are in a position to change the lives of every single person around you, everyone you interact with, your family, your friends, your workplace, your colleagues, your community, the people at your church, the groups you're a part of. They all benefit from you stepping into the leader and becoming the leader God has called you to be. Now, before we dive into any of the material tonight, I want to be transparent with you because there's so much going on right now. I know I'm in Florida, but I'm still trying to work. While I'm speaking to you, you'll see me glancing over because I have my notes here next to me. But I'm also making sure that the cameras that are set up right now in this room are working properly. But it's all a part of the leadership juggling act. And honestly, it reflects what we're going to be talking about tonight and what leadership looks like in real life. Managing multiple responsibilities while staying focused on the goal. My goal is you. You are the focus in this moment. Leadership is not about perfection. It's about showing up. It's about learning as you go and staying committed to the process, And that's exactly what we're going to be just exploring and discovering together in Genesis to Leadership Unlocked. One of the things I love about the course is that we will give you the tools to manage those leadership juggling acts, and not just manage them to where you're good, but to manage them with confidence, to manage them with clarity, turning challenges into opportunities for the growth and impact that they can have on your life and the life of others that you're leading. Also, I know the event flyer, if you looked at it, it has mentioned that we be together for about an hour. We're not going to do that. I want to honor your time and the commitments that you may have outside of this stream. My goal tonight is to cover everything that I have prepared in my notes and to do it in such a way where you get all of the information and I can give it to you in about 20 to 25 minutes. There are some good things I want to share with you, some valuable insights. I'm hoping that they'll be valuable to you. And I want to get through them without rushing through them, but also without taking you away from your responsibilities. I know you are men. There's so many things that are going on in your life. That being said, I want to go ahead and jump right in. John Maxwell once said, or has been quoted as saying, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. What I love about that statement is how simple and clear it is, how powerful it is. Leadership isn't about titles. Leadership isn't about positions or even how many people are reporting to you. It's about your ability to impact those around you, whether that's whether it's the people in your family, your coworkers, friends, the community, people at the gym, people. It could be anyone. Influence happens in every interaction of every single day, in every moment, big or small, because true leadership is about how you inspire. It's about how you guide, and it's about how you empower others to take action, or in certain situations, how you move people towards a shared goal. Every time you encourage someone, every time you make a decision with integrity, every time you step up and take responsibility, brothers, you are leading, and you're doing it the way that God wants you to. But here's the catch. To lead others well, you've got to start somewhere, and you've got to start by leading yourself. Self-leadership is the foundation of all effective leadership. It's about being intentional. It's about being intentional about your growth, about your habits, and how you show up every single day. It's about managing your thoughts, managing your emotions, and staying aligned with your values. And it doesn't stop there, because it's also about staying committed to the vision, committed to your vision, even when things get tough. And it starts with understanding your leadership style. There are many, many leadership styles, and I want you to know you have one. By that, I mean how God wired you to lead. And let me be clear about something. You have absolutely been wired to lead. No doubt about it. Your leadership style is the key to knowing your strengths. It's the key to how you naturally approach challenges and how you can grow in the areas that you recognize that you might need further development. There are different types of leadership styles. And I need you to understand that in all of them, no one is better than the other. It's great when you have multiple where you can work together. But it reflects the way that God has designed you, the unique way he designed you to lead and to make an impact of the lives of those around you. Some of you are visionary leaders. You see the big picture. You're casting bold visions that inspire others to dream big and chase after something bigger and greater than themselves. Others are servant leaders. For servant leaders, your focus is on lifting others up, meeting their needs, and building strong, trusting relationships through humility and care. And then there are those who may be strategic leaders. These are the leaders who thrive in breaking down complex problems, breaking them down into actionable steps, guiding their teams with precision and a clear plan of action. But if you know none of those are you, still there's the relational leader. A relational leader is the one who is driven by the connections that they build, fostering unity and collaboration along the way that strengthen the group as a whole. And still, there are some who fall into another category. These are the action-oriented leaders. These are the ones that are like, I need to make a decision. They're quick to make decisions. They're quick to move forward, but it's not forceful. They do it in a way where they inspire others through their actions, through their confidence, and with their energy. In Genesis to Leadership Unlocked, we take time to help you discover your unique leadership style, and we do this on day one. And one of the things I love is that we strive to make this experience even more powerful for you. And in doing so, what we've done is we have designed a customized Destiny Connections has designed a customized leadership assessment. This tool, our own, is designed to help you uncover your natural leadership tendencies and give you actionable insights to lead more effectively, just for you, customized by Destiny Connections. Leadership isn't just about knowing who you are. It's about knowing where you're going, but also about knowing why it matters. That's where vision and purpose come in. Check this out, brothers. Vision gives you direction. I know some of you know that. Some of you have heard that. Vision gives you direction. It's the picture of what could be or even what should be. Purpose gives you the why. The fuel, purpose is the fuel that drives you to pursue your vision, even when the journey gets difficult. Proverbs 29:18 says this, and I love this. Where there is no vision, the people perish. That's not just an awesome verse. It's not just a warning. It's also a very clear call to action. And that action is to seek God for a vision and not keep it to yourself. You have to cast vision. Vision is essential because it provides clarity, it provides direction, and it provides a sense of purpose that keeps us anchored, even in the midst of uncertainty. Without vision, people wander aimlessly, unsure of where they're headed. And sometimes without it, they're wondering why they're even moving at all. Without purpose, they lose their motivation. Without purpose, they lose their drive. They lose their sense of meaning, eventually settling for mediocrity instead of pursuing greatness. But here's the power. There is power in vision and purpose. And this is the power. When they come together, they don't just inspire people, they empower people. Vision gives you the what? Showing you the destination that God has placed directly in front of you. Sometimes it's afar off, but it still shows you the destination he's given. Purpose provides the why. It ignites the passion and the determination to press forward, even when the path gets difficult or even seemingly impossible. But together they form a roadmap that guides not only you, but everyone that you're leading, everyone that is following you. It gives them hope. It gives them direction, but it also gives them a shared sense of mission. When your vision and purpose are rooted in God's plan, brothers, they transcend personal ambition. They become about something that is far greater. They become about transforming lives, shaping communities, and even advancing the kingdom of God. A leader with vision and purpose, does not just point the way, they pave the way. And in paving the way, you create momentum that carries everyone else around you forward. In Genesis to Leadership Unlocked, we dedicate an entire day to aligning your vision with your purpose, helping you understand how your God-given gifts and passions intersect with the needs of those you are called to lead. But here's the thing, and I need you to get this. I need you to get this. Vision and purpose alone are not enough. They're not. As important as they are, they're not enough. Action is where leadership lives. It's the bridge between what you envision and what you accomplish. At Genesis to Leadership Unlocked, we spend day 3 creating a step-by-step action plan to turn your vision into reality. We'll also tackle obstacles on day 4. These are the obstacles that keep you from progressing. We help you overcome these challenges and stay motivated. And by day 5, you'll be ready. You'll be equipped to lead with a legacy mindset, ready to make a lasting impact. 5 days of the course. Friends, I need you to understand this. Vision, purpose, and action are like 3 strands of a rope. They're strongest when they're woven together. Vision gives you direction. Purpose fuels your motivation. And action turns them both into reality. When these elements are connected, they create a powerful force that drives not only your leadership, but also the lasting impact you can have on the others around you. And we've talked about it. I've said it often. Leadership is about impacting those around you. When vision, purpose, and action align, they don't just drive your leadership. They ignite a movement. They empower you to lead with clarity. They empower you to lead with conviction. They empower you to lead with impact that reaches far beyond your immediate circle. But here's the truth. Weaving these three strands together does not happen by chance. You don't just wake up and it happens. Friends, it requires intentionality. It requires growth, and it requires the right tools to help you navigate the process. That's why this isn't just about tonight. It's about equipping you with the framework and strategies to step boldly into the leader that God has created you to be. And that's exactly what we'll be doing together in Genesis to Leadership Unlocked. Genesis to Leadership Unlocked is a journey that will challenge, refine, and transform the way you lead in every area of your life. Brothers and friends, tonight we have just scratched the surface of what's possible. Only what's possible when you unlock your leadership potential. And we're not just about unlocking leadership potential. We want to see you fulfill that potential. The real transformation happens when you commit to the journey. Because when you commit to the journey, man, anyway, that's why I'm inviting you to join me for Leadership Unlocked, for Genesis to Leadership Unlocked. Registration is now open, and you'll see it in the link in the description. The course kicks off Monday, January 27th, the day after my birthday. Before we go, let me remind you this. Leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about being faithful. Faithful to your calling, faithful to your purpose, and faithful to the people God has placed in your life. If you can remember those three things, you are going to put yourself in a position to be successful in leading. Thank you for joining me tonight. If this message has resonated with you, friends, don't keep it to yourself. Share this stream, share this link with someone who needs to hear it. There's a leader inside of every one of us. I know I've been speaking to the men, but it's not just for the men. There's a leader inside of everyone. Sometimes all it takes is a word of encouragement to ignite that fire, to unleash that roar. And remember, tonight was just the beginning. There's so much more to come. Join me Thursday and Friday for 2 more powerful sessions that will equip you to lead with clarity, to lead with purpose, and to lead with confidence. You don't want to miss what's ahead. Not just these next 2 days, but also register for that course. Sign up for it. Let's continue this journey together, boldly, with faith, and with the determination to become the leaders God has created us to be. You have been created with the roar, and we're going to unlock that roar and release that roar. I can't wait to see you in the next stream on tomorrow evening and in the course next week. Until then, stay strong, stay focused, and lead well.